With winter break being officially over, we get right back into the action. Monday afternoon, boys hockey would face off in a non-league matchup with Bishop Fenwick. For the Raiders, having last played December 23rd in a road loss to Walpole, would this team have to deal with some rustiness? Meanwhile, the Crusaders would have momentum coming in on a 4-game winning streak, 3 of those coming during Wellesley's break. So early in this first period, the Raiders look well rested and use that energy on the ice, quickly moving the puck. As a result, they jump out with the lead first here when Griffin Morgan near the neutral zone rips it from the point, finds net, as goalie Bobby Lombardi and the camera lose track of the fast-moving puck. Wellesley already holds a 1-0 lead. Just over a minute later, the puck is loose around the crease and finds its way to TJ Maley. With a shot, Maley gets blocked but takes his own putback and buries it. So with a minute still to go here in the opening period, TJ Maley gives Raiders that 2-0 advantage. But Crusaders respond now faced with this 2-goal deficit. And after a point-blank save by Andrew Johnston, the puck clears out towards the blue line. But Captain Mike Galliant retrieves it, and Galliant's slapshot lasers high over everyone, and Bishop Fenwick quickly cuts the deficit in half with that score. So we're still in this action-packed first period when Crusaders dump the puck in the Raiders' defensive end for a line change. But sophomore Evan Beers stays with the play and beats Jake Robertson to the puck, and top shelves the equalizer in. What an opening quarter we've got here, as it's now a 2-2 game. I'm sure Wellesley would like those last few seconds back. Bishop Fenwick scores yet again, his second goal in less than 2 minutes. So now on a Crusaders power play, Bishop Fenwick is not happy at all with the refs, as the whistle blows too quickly in their view on this stuff by Andrew Johnston. Grumbling from the visitors' bench continues as play resumes, and the score remains locked in at 2-2. But that score would quickly change here, as Raiders again cannot clear out the puck cleanly. Matt Townsend steals the puck away and feeds it over to Chris Napolitano. And Napolitano's wrister just beats Andrew Johnston glove side into the back of the net for the go-ahead score. Just like that, Bishop Fenwick has taken the lead for the first time today. 3-2 Crusaders here in the second. As we fast forward through the remaining second and deep into the third period, we see Bobby Lombardi and the Crusader team defense shut out the Raiders after giving up 2 early goals back in the first. So now it's less than a minute to go in the game. Wellesley desperately looking for the equalizer, and they get a couple solid chances here, but unfortunately cannot find the back of the net. So this goes down as a tough loss for Wellesley, as Bishop Fenwick scores 3 goals unanswered and hold on to win by the final here. Crusaders 3, Raiders 2. After losing 2 games in a row though, Wellesley would bounce right back as they shut out the Mustangs at Norwood on Wednesday with a solid 5-0 victory. Easily taking care of their opponents in the annual Rockland Winter Classic, girls basketball coming in at 6-0 will be facing a Norwood Mustang team that's loaded with offense, ranked high in the ESPN Boston rankings. So this Herget matchup would not be easy. But the Raiders pride themselves on team defense. And they don't just talk a good game, they go out on the court and prove it, shutting out their opponents game after game. So we tip off here in the first, as once again juniors Dorian Cohen and Leo Sperling would help spark the Raiders offense. Dominating in transition already, here's another Wellesley fast break as Katie Williamson passes up the shot, instead feeds it to Leo Sperling. Sperling drains the pull-up. It's 9-3 Raiders, and Mustangs have to take an early timeout. This up-tempo offense would continue in this high-scoring opening quarter as Leo Sperling closes out with a great offensive rebound off a Caroline Sullivan miss. He banks in the putback. What a great start to this game, as Wellesley is up 20-9. Dorian Cohen continues to run through the Mustangs' defense here, or lack thereof, to start the second, and would already score her 14th point of the game before getting into foul trouble. So with Cohen going to the bench, Norwood is down 24-9. But they finally start to get some shots to fall, with a much-needed 3 here by Kaylin Reen, and then this try by Caitlin Shaughnessy. Now, it's only a Wellesley 7-point advantage at 24-17. But proving firsthand how suffocating Raiders defense is, Mustangs' top scorer, Megan Reen, who scored 60 points in her last 2 games, is held without a field goal here in this first half. So that 7-point Norwood deficit would quickly go back to double digits as Kelsey Zarro sinks it from downtown, just seconds to spare in the second as we head into halftime. Raiders with momentum and a 29-19 lead heading into the second half. And the shots keep falling here for Wellesley as Katie Williamson starts where Kelsey Zarrow left off in the second, knocking down a tray of her own to open up the third, as the Raider lead is now 13. Megan Reed would finally start to find an offensive rhythm though, scoring 8 points in the quarter, sparked by these two from downtown. But still, heading into the fourth and final quarter, Mustangs still trail here 42-31. So just seconds into this fourth, Leo Sperling knocks down another three for a game-high 15 points. The lead is back up to 14, 45-31, as Wellesley continues to control this game here. With just over 2 minutes left though, Mustangs pull to within 8 on this Alyssa Chamberlain putback. But Wellesley gets the needed points on the charity stripe, as Emily Cronin is key, knocking down 4 out of 5 behind the free throw line, helping Wellesley maintain that lead and never give it up. Led by Leo Sperling, Dorian Cohen, and solid points by Emily Cronin and Kelsey Zarrow off the bench, the Raiders would once again provide a dominating team effort. A great defense always creates offense. Wellesley's defense would give Norwood nightmares all game. Raiders continue to impress as they win their 7th straight and remain unbeaten. The final score, Wellesley 53, Norwood 41. So girls hockey would also be coming off the winter break as well, but will be more than ready to get back on the ice, facing their next divisional opponent, the struggling Norwood Mustangs. After seeing Caroline Bedrosian the last 2 games, it will be Alyssa Semino in net for Wellesley as they look for their 4th win early in this season. From the very start, Raiders come out aggressive. Early into this opening period, Amy Dorr along the boards takes the puck and it gets freed up in front of the net. And Lauren Ruggiero buries it stick side, and the freshman quickly gives Wellesley a 1-goal advantage. Ruggiero's line, as well as captains Vernon and Noonan, would quickly be there to congratulate Ruggiero on her first ever varsity goal. Hopefully, that'll be one of many to come for one of 7 freshmen on this team. On the other side, though, Norwood has very little chances here in the first. Really nice save here by Semino, rejecting a possible fast break score. And then near side post would loudly deny Hannah Gillis on this try. Wellesley would look to add to their 1-goal lead, and initially, goalie Janelle Kelleher is able to withstand the pressure to giving up that earlier goal. But that would not last long as Raiders harassed Kelleher with shot after shot. So early in the second period, a 4-on-4 opportunity goes to Wellesley's advantage. Kylie Noonan finds separation around Emily Cataldo. Noonan fires on net and the puck deflects off Sophie Vernon's stick. Vernon's score makes it a 2-0 lead for Wellesley. Just minutes later, Kylie Noonan again makes a great effort to get the puck in the crease, but as she collides with Kelleher, Carly Boyle's putback is waved off as Noonan will be called for goalie interference. No score, but still a great try by Boyle and Noonan. No worries though, as that third team goal would come just minutes later. It's no surprise, it's Kylie Noonan. All over the puck all game once again. Noonan cuts in front, steals the puck in the neutral zone, and with speed, dekes around Erin Kelly. Noonan's shot gets blocked out, but in the meantime, Carly Boyle has already kicked out the puck. Kylie Noonan buries it top shelf. Now, it's a 3-0 lead here for the Raiders. Carrying that 3-goal advantage into this final period, it's clear that Mustangs have been outshot and outplayed the whole game. But still trying to break out of the shutout, they get a point-blank shot here as Coley Hayes' try gets rejected by Semino. But neither Hayes or Rose Campbell can sink in the putback as Semino stands her ground and falls on the puck. So with just under 8 minutes left to this game, Kylie Noonan buries her 2nd goal of the game, making it a 4-goal edge that Mustangs officially have no chance of coming back from. And freshman Devin Chapman scores off her own rebound to put the finishing touches on this game. Wellesley as a team set the offensive tempo early, and Norwood could never keep up. 2 Raider freshmen score, and captains Sophie Vernon and Kylie Noonan take care of the rest. Alyssa Semino handcuffed the Mustangs in net, gets her 2nd shutout of the season. So the Raiders win their 3rd game in a row by the score, Raiders 5, Mustangs 0. Well, that closes out this week's episode, but we are just getting started here, as there are plenty more games coming your way. So stay with Wellesley Public Media as we keep you covered with Wellesley Sports. Catch up on all Raiders highlights and games on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.